And now, Peaked in Community College.
Just play to find best friend. Do they peak in community college? Just play to find best friends. Do they peak in community college?
God is real. God is real. I'm not kidding. I think God is actually real. I wouldn't joke about this. Sorry.
Is it six broccoli cheddar? 5 lobster bisque.
4 spicy crab.
3 curry thai.
2 pepper steak.
And an extra large white chicken chili. Yeah.
God is real. God is real. I'm not kidding. I think God might actually be real. I wouldn't joke about this.
Boo crawling in the Christmas tree.
Oh my God. She chewed the cords on it and we had
half of it.
we had to rewire it. Like Danny had to fix it with electrical tape because she was like, so she bite of 87 the tree.
She bite of 87 the tree.
So we had to figure that out. Do you want to know what day it is?
On the first day of Christmas.
On the first day of Jill being 21.
'Tis the season to
Get naked. Pop that booty. Baby, you's a freak. I've said that numerous times. I just took my CBD tincture, so we're on the naughty list. I'm feeling good.
It is 9:30 a.m. guys. This is one of the earliest times
unheard
of.
Unheard of. I have this cute Christmas mug. Shout out Megan. We're gonna put in a picture of Drake and Josh. For this cute cup she gave me for my birthday. Guys, my birthday was yesterday. I'm 21. Really quick before we get into the thesis of the episode, I just want to talk about my birthday a little bit. Mm-hmm. We don't have to have Jill birthday episode, but so today is
Jill birthday corner.
Yeah, so today is Wednesday. Yesterday was my birthday, December 16th, and on Friday
Boo.
Boo, you're so bad. We might have to lock them in the bedroom. Anyway, on Friday, me and Danny went to Barnes & Noble, and I bought a bunch of books, and then we went to Panda Express.
As you do.
And then the next day, we went to the holiday party.
Come here, Boo.
For Danny's work, and then, which wasn't my birthday related, and then Sunday we hung out. My dad got me an Ancestry.com subscription and DNA test kit, and my mom got me a Ninja Creamy.
Yep.
And then
his birthday.
What else? Yesterday, on my actual birthday, I hung out with Blake, and we went, and Liz, shout out, and we went and did some fun stuff, thrifting and whatnot, and then I went to Applebee's last night, and they have a seasonal drink out right now. It's called, reindeer something. It's $6, and I had 3 of them sons of bitches. Mm-hmm. They're in this huge goblet. We'll put in a picture. They're huge. And I had 3 of them, and I was turned. I was like
turn in the hometown Applebee's.
And then get this. I'm drunk. My aunt and uncle, my great aunt and uncle, and my cousins come in. And they're all Jehovah's Witness. And I'm drunk at Applebee's. at a ripe 8:30 p.m. And I was like, So then I had to say hi, and I like was walking. I stepped on Danny's foot, trying to walk over to them to say bye, because right as they were coming in, we were leaving. But it was pretty fun. I'm legal, so they can't say anything. And I also went to a wine shop, and I got a 6-pack of Angry Orchard, and I got a bottle of wine, Triple Berry Blake's wine. And I've tried both. They're both super good. Thank you, Blake, for your contribution. They were both super good. One thing that happened when I was checking out was I kept on having to tell people, like, hey, I'm 21, like, this is my birthday, so my ID says it's void. Do you want the paper? And he was like, what time were you born? And I was like, 10 o'clock a.m., because this was at, like, noon, so it would have already passed that time. And he's like, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow, because you've been fully 21. And I'm like, girl, don't pull my leg.
They're so funny there.
I know. And then he was like, it's this girl's birthday. And then, like, everybody was like, happy birthday. And I was like, happy birthday, Raven. I felt so happy.
You on a Tuesday at noon at the liquor store.
Yep. Me drinking 2 Angry Orchards by myself while I do laundry. My collar's blue.
My neck is red.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about having your birthday so close to Christmas, in that...
Because Blake's is
mine's
January 15th.
the same distance to Christmas, but after.
Yes.
And it's not fun.
Mine's December 16th. Blake is January 15th. So we are... I got mixed up because my papa's birthday was February 16th.
Oh. I feel like having your birthday before Christmas, even close, would be easier than having it after. Especially my cousin Erica's birthday is 3 days after Christmas. I
would, obviously I've never experienced a birthday after Christmas. I mean, maybe like we usually try to celebrate before Christmas though. It has its pros, like, okay, yeah, usually people are off of like school and work for like the holiday.
Right.
Like, if you're a teacher or you work in the school district or township, like, you usually have a couple days off. So, like, I can usually plan. But it's hard because then everybody uses that time to be with their families.
Yeah.
So, it's really hard sometimes, but it also can be convenient. Like, when I was a kid, it was kind of hard because, like, trying to do a birthday party and have everybody show up and they all have their own families. But now that, like, we're all older, it's kind of just, like, I feel like it should have been flip-flopped and been easier when I was a kid, but I feel like it's easier now because I can just be like, hey,
let's do this.
Let's drive out here, hang out, and, like, have a, like, drink or
right,
something.
You don't have to have, like, a birthday party.
Right, because, like, I don't care. Like, I don't want that. All I want is to, like, go to the wine shop with Blake and go to Applebee's. Like, that's fine. But, yeah, so it was a good birthday. I'm 21. And it's pretty cool. So, happy birthday to me. We can go into the real
y'all.
It's
Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Crazes.
Did we say this last week?
Merry Chrysler.
We did? Okay, because I wanted to talk about what's her name, Christine. Yeah, I wanted to. We're on a first name basis.
Oh, that's just Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris Jenner.
She's just, and I think verbatim said this, but she's just the funniest girl. Y'all know the Vine. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you didn't think that was the funniest thing ever in 2011, like.
And if you
2013.
And if you are acting like it wasn't,
come up with something better.
You're probably like Gen Alpha and you weren't around for that, so now you see it now and don't think it's funny.
Yes.
But you had to be there.
I was watching Vine compilation the other day, like just one. It was like the Vines that like butter my croissant or whatever.
Oh.
And it is so funny. Like, it's still funny. Like, some of them are like, okay, yeah, that's dumb. But they're always dumb. But like, some of them are just so good.
Yesterday, okay, not to backtrack, but this is about this. yesterday, me and Danny were sharing a spin dip at Applebee's, and his big ass sleeve was in the way, and I was trying to get a chip, and so I was like, "Sir, can you like move?" And he was like, "How about you move?" And I was like 2 drinks in, so I was like, so I did this. I went, and Liz goes, "Do you want to see Uncle Cracker or not?" And like when I do that, that's like kind of what I'm thinking in my head, like. So when she said that, I was like dying laughing. It was so funny. Also, Danny, you're such a freaking op for that, actually, because how dare you? It's my birthday.
And he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, he literally bought me everything. Danny could leave you, and you'd have nothing. I wouldn't have a birthday dinner.
Right.
Birthday dinner. But anyway, yeah, so...
that's Jill's birthday.
Vine.
And it's Christmas.
Vine is so iconic, and I think that's what made those times so much better. Like, now everyone's like, romanticizing 2016.
I know.
Romanticizing 2013,
like the nostalgia
14,
of it, because they're a decade old.
And it's like, okay, you want to know why it was so good? Because people were cringe and they just let it happen. And you had that, like, awkward preteen stage where you could, like,
yes,
be stupid and funny,
yes,
and
for
chopped.
6 seconds. Yeah.
And everybody just was like, yeah, that's just how it is. Like, I don't know. I'm...
To be cringe is to be free, and I say
literally.
that. And I say that I will be like, I'm not doing that. I can't do that in public. Like, I get so embarrassed. I can't. But everyone else can do it, and I love it.
I was definitely being cringe last night at Applebee's.
But that's fun. Like, that's a fun place to be cringe at.
Exactly.
Like, I would do that. I would have done it.
Who done it?
Who done it?
Tim Curry, who done it? Yeah. What's so...
You know it's Christmas when the Phoebe Bridgers So Much Wine EP come out.
You know... Yes.
You know it's Christmas when you're listening to Christmas music and fully depressed.
when you're listening to Charlie Brown, Christmas time is here.
Or Carol of the Bells.
I like... What one do I like? This isn't a sad song, but it's Christmas Christmas rapping, I think, by the Waitresses. Where it's like, bah humbug, but that's too strong because it is my favorite holiday.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one. That's like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about that at work. It came out in the 80s and everybody was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, girl, the proof is in the pudding. Isn't this y'all's time?
Yeah.
Like,
aren't y'all 60 plus?
Like, isn't this, yeah.
That's your friend. Like.
That's your... That's your friend. Go get your friend.
Go get your friend. But yeah, guys, listen to Phoebe Bridgers, Steezy Bridgers,
Steezy Bo Burnham. Ooh.
Bo Burnham,
Phoebe Bridgers cover
of Bo Burnham song.
Yep. There it is.
Ooh. No. And then after when we get into the New Year chat, it's Pervert Winter, who are perverting. Who are perverting their vert. Perverts Ethel Cain while playing Minecraft.
Ooh. Blake, core memory for Blake.
Core memory, yes. But yeah, it's Christmas. This is the Christmas episode if we haven't said already.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
In British, they say happy Christmas.
They do? In British?
In England, they say...
England is my city.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for Team 10, then the U.S. would... You know, when my sister found out she was pregnant, she sent me a picture, and Nick Crompton also got, like, his girlfriend or wife pregnant. And so there was a picture of, like, the sonogram and baby shoes, and it said Baby Crompton coming 2025. And I almost wanted to be like, let's just edit this and be your birth announcement for Ellis. Like, let's just talk. Because we used to always... I drew my sister back in 2016. Back in the olden days,
You-
I drew a picture of Nick Crompton for my sister.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you drew her pregnant.
No!
Like, you haven't seen that where they're like me drawing my friend pregnant, but it's like a boy, and they just like draw them pregnant.
No! There's a killer and he's killing you.
There's a killer and he's killing you.
You, like- Your pregnant friend that is drawn pregnant while pregnant. No, I've never seen that.
Well, you're off the phone.
I'm off. I'm not chronically online anymore. I know I'm like playing in everybody's face. I'm always like back and forth with this. I'll be like, guys, I'm back, and then like 2 weeks later, I'll be like, fuck y'all, I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm sorry. Old habits die hard. Some things never change. I will never change. No change, I can't change, I can't change, I can't change. But I'm here in my mold. But I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can't change my mold. No, 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 no. That was so off too.
Oh, last episode I was doing something and Jill made a face and then she said you'll see when you edit what the face was. I edited the video yesterday and I saw what the face was and it was really funny.
Do you get what I was referencing?
Show speed or whatever.
I show speed. Why do you always think it's like Kai Cenat or something?
Because I don't watch them, so why would I know their name?
Okay, but speed is on a different level. I love I show speed. Ronaldo or Messi? Bro, Messi better. Me and Darwin watched that video like 4,600 times. And it's...
Is he the one that did the backflip and like hit his legs on the chair? Or, like,
yeah! He also lit Pikachu firework in his room. And then it lit his room on fire and his mom called 911. Mama, that burned.
Mama, that burned. Tell
yeah.
your story.
Okay, so this is a real quick story, and it probably won't even be funny, but I just had to say it. So since my birthday is so close to Christmas, for my birthday one year, I got a Minion toy. I got the Stuart Minion toy.
Is that the long one?
No. He's the one that, he has one eye, and he plays guitar. Anyway, loved Stuart down. I kind of liked Bob better. There's Bob, Kevin, and Stuart. I don't know why I know so much about Minion lore, but I got that. It was like a toy, like he was big, and if you pushed his belly, he would stay stuff. And
My butt.
he was, and so then every Christmas, on Christmas Eve, me and my sister would sleep in the same bed so we could like talk about like what we wanted to get or whatever. And I remember one Christmas I was sleeping with that Minion toy on this futon because I had just gotten it for my birthday and I was obsessed with it. And throughout the night, periodically, I would like turn and it would start like saying stuff. So it'd just be like, Bello! Like, and I think I scared Elena or something because when we woke up the next morning, she was like, what was that?
You're talking in your sleep doing like a Minion session. Like the child from Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Donnie.
wild Donnie.
And so yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I thought that was a little funny thing to say.
Wasn't there some? Oh wait, actually, I can't say that.
What?
I'll say that off camera.
What? No, just tell me.
No.
You're gonna forget.
No, I won't. About Donnie. We'll say it later. Guys, what did you do for Christmas as a child? Like, yeah.
What are we doing for Christmas? What are we getting for Christmas?
What are we doing for Christmas? I don't know.
We're just gonna get some brisket and menudo. I'll rent a hall.
No, I have such like vivid childhood memories. Like I can recount like the day, like the steps, like per day of like what I did on Christmas.
I I don't even know. It looked different every year because it would be at different people's houses. Like my dad's house, my mom's house. My grandparents are Jehovah's Witness, so I've never experienced Christmas with my grandparents before on my mom's side. On my dad's side, we've just recently started doing like a Secret Santa situation, which has been super fun. And yeah, but like my grandparents that live downstate, like around me, we never did Christmas. Which is so funny because I've always said if my grandma, she has like such an obsessive personality and she's so over the top about everything. If she if she celebrated holidays, her house would be like decked out.
Yeah.
For like anyone who knows my grandma would know that if you're in the know. Anyway, anyone who like knows my grandma would know like she would literally go insane on Christmas. Like, so I'm kind of glad because she already has enough stuff in her basement. We don't need any more Christmas decorations to store in there. But yeah, I mean Christmas was kind of just like everybody was excited for it, obviously. I remember, like, Christmas cookies and stuff, but, like, my mom wasn't, like, super festive with Christmas. We'd always watch, like, Mickey's Christmas, but my mom grew up Jehovah's Witness, so she didn't really, like...
Yeah.
None of those things were instilled in her.
Right.
My dad, we would watch, like, Christmas movies and, you know, put up the tree together and stuff, and my mom would do a tree, too. But to me, Christmas was just like, it's Christmas. Like, I'm going...
Just like casual.
I'm going to people's houses. Like, I was so excited because I was a kid, but it wasn't like...
Yeah.
We do these rituals every year. Every year on this day, we bake this type of cookie, and my uncle so-and-so comes over, and we do this. Like, it wasn't...
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, what are we doing for Christmas this year? Okay, so-and-so is going to make a ham. We're all gonna get together and then like we'll do Christmas. Like it was very, very like thrown together. Yeah, but still super fun. Like I still always cherished Christmas break and stuff. Like, but it wasn't like Christmas is magical. Like it wasn't like that.
Ours was very like structured Christmas. Like it was like really? I had my advent calendar and I could guess on just looking at it what was in it. Like I knew what paper, like I knew this day was gonna have this paper that says this. Like
what do you mean advent calendar for? I know what an advent calendar is, but I don't know like paper.
No, okay, so I have, and I still make my mom do it for this day because it's fun. Like you can't be boring. Like you gotta have that advent calendar. So it's this wooden one. And it's like a square, and it has 25 doors on it, and you like open the door and there's like a little like pocket, and then like usually there's candy. Sometimes there would be like money, and then occasionally there would be like a little. My mom would cut out like a strip of wrapping paper and then write like, "Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing this." Oh, but as the years went on, we kept always doing the same things every year, so that I was like, okay, so it's the third week. It's like the weekend before Christmas, so like I could tell, like I was like, oh, I know there's gonna be paper in here, and I know it's gonna, and I usually was right. So we would do like throughout the month of December, there would be like, one of the things that we started doing was we would watch the Grinch movie, the Jim Carrey one, and they're called like Grinch floats. It's like peak Pinterest like 2013, and it's like lime sherbet and then like Sprite or ginger ale or stuff. It's good. So like that was one thing we always did. Like, and that you can do like anytime. Like you could do it on a school night. You could do it on a random weekend. Like we would do that. Then another one would be to go to a downtown near us that the main street, like the entire front of like the buildings down the entire street, like every storefront has just like lights from top to bottom, like completely, and you know everyone knows what I'm talking about if you live where we are. And so one of the things was like go downtown and go see the lights and like go to dinner. So then we go to like a restaurant, and then another thing we would do would be like getting closer to Christmas, which we're gonna do it actually this upcoming weekend after we see Avatar. Guys, Neytiri's about to be on my screen.
My new downstairs neighbor. Like,
yeah, there's been no one downstairs
this entire time.
And now they about to call they landlord.
Yeah, because it's
like someone just died. we
your
like
dad rolling on the floor.
Everyone, Mom, I've told so many people this story. Everyone knows that about Dad now. That when Michigan won, he was rolling on the ground while I was downstairs in my room and I could hear the body.
That's like my favorite. I just love that so much. A man can't have hobbies.
Right. But you want to yell at me for watching Survivor? Yeah. 48 years old. You're writhing on the floor. Right.
But what were you gonna say? What are you doing this weekend?
So we always, towards Christmas, we would do, and we used to do it the same way as a childhood, so we'd make, like, Christmas cookies. We would do it every single year, almost towards Christmas. So we would buy the rolls of the sugar cookie, the log, and then you'd put it in the bowl, you'd put a little flour, you'd, like, get it, and then you roll it out, cut them all out, ball it up, and you just keep doing it, and we'd have like 50 Christmas cookies, and we had all the different shapes, like the stocking, the gingerbread, the wreath, the star, the bell. Like we had all of the little cookie cutters, and we'd make all the cookies, bake them, and then usually me and my mom would cut out and bake all the cookies, and then my aunt and uncle and cousin would come over, and then by that time the cookies were done, so then we'd decorate all of them. And so I'd have like my platter of all of the ones that I decorated. Mm-hmm. Nikki would have the ones that they decorate, like Kayla, Joe, like, and we'd all have like, oh, this is my little corner of like I decorated these 5. And then towards later on, when I started to like bake stuff, I figured out how to make the royal frosting, which is like when it dries, it's like the hard, like the thin. It's like liquidy, but then it hardens. And so we did that one year, I think, because it's not that much fun to make. It's annoying. And then we I don't think we made Christmas cookies maybe like last year or something, or like as I've gotten older, we've stopped doing like the intense structure of like December, like. Oh, and the main thing that we would do was when I was a kid, we'd go to the big mall, the like multiple floor mall, and do like the Santa where it's like they build that like little Santa thing, and we go to that in elementary school. That was so fun. Was so fun.
I did that one time. Mm-hmm. For my birthday, I had all my friends go to. I was in 5th grade or 4th grade, and I had all my friends go. What's really sad about that is one of the girls that went with us actually died a couple years later. No. Yeah. She died when we were in middle school.
Was it someone from where we went or where you went?
Where I went.
Oh.
Yeah. It was really sad. But
that sucks. But so like this weekend we're gonna make cookies, but we're not gonna like go by the log. We're gonna like make like 3 different kinds. So I'm gonna do like sugar cookie with, I bought from Trader Joe's the almond paste. Oh. Because you know that like we had one of my when I was in preschool, I had a friend and his mom had a cookie business, and she would make if you've had one before, like the really, really, really good sugar cookies with the royal icing on top, like the hardened, they're decorated perfectly. It's like where did you, like, you're like a lawyer, but then you also have like this insane decorating talent. Yeah. And she would do it all year for like any, like she had every single cookie cutter shape, like she can make literally anything. Wow. And the secret we found out is that it's almond, like extract paste. Like that's what makes the cookie taste specifically like that one. Like if you've eaten it, like you know what I'm talking about. Versus just like you can make a sugar cookie and it's not going to taste the same as like this one. Like it's like an almond sugar cookie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. So we're going to make that. I'm going to attempt because I've never done it before, but we're going to try. And then we're going to do like a snickerdoodle. Because I have a recipe that makes like 4 dozen. But I'm probably not going to make that much if we're going to make multiple kinds.
What is snickerdoodle?
You know, like cinnamon. It's like a cinnamon sugar cookie, and then you roll it in cinnamon sugar.
Oh.
And then bake it.
Okay, I just didn't know like what components make it.
It's like a cinnamon cookie.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do like a kitchen sink cookie. So like, I want to do dark chocolate, but probably we'll just do milk chocolate, and then like caramel bits and pretzels cut up in like cookie. Chocolate chip cookie dough, like the dough, like the brown butter, like cookie dough.
Chocolate chunk cookie.
So we're gonna do that this weekend.
I know that cookie good.
So yeah, and then so on Christmas Eve, we would get up. We would usually like we go to church. Like someone was doing like a Christmas. Either like sometimes we would do it on Saturday night. Or not Saturday night, the night before, or they would do it on the day of in the morning. So we get up, leave, go to my great grandma's house, and we would do Christmas Eve there. So that's when you do like the dinner, like lasagna, or like recently we've been doing breakfast, like biscuits and gravy because we're Southern, so we make like everything homemade.
I found out I'm Southern. I have some Southern.
You're Southern and Latinx.
I'm Southern by proxy because.
What percentage are you like Mexican?
I am finding that out. I have the DNA test kit is coming in the mail. So right now, all I've been doing is
just the family
like
tree.
Genealogy family tree. But the Welp side, those people in my family, they're all French Canadian. They all were in France and Canada, and then when they moved. You'd think since Michigan is closer, they would come to Michigan, but no, they actually all went to Kentucky. So, and then they went up to Michigan. So, all those people, like, that's the only side of my family is on the Welp side. So, my dad's dad, all those people were in Kentucky. And then my great grandma, her family was in, like the Midwest, like Nebraska, like Iowa, like all those areas, and then some were in Pennsylvania back in like the 1700s.
Dang.
But I've gone back like
I know who you are.
I've gone back to like the 1500s, especially with like my grandma's side because those are all people from Spain, and so I've kind of gone on there and seen like where all those people are from and like family crest and whatnot, but it's just really cool. I love history.
I know.
I still want to get my Joan of Arc tattoo that's coming soon to a theater near you. But yeah.
When I did mine, I found out that I was majority Irish, and then I traced it back to like a king in Ireland.
Ireland. I want to talk about Ireland. I want to talk about the famine. Bro, Sinead O'Connor. Come back to be queen.
But so Christmas Eve we go to my great grandma's dinner, we do gifts, we like hang out, and then we would leave and go to my grandparents' house that was like down the road, and then we do gifts there, hang out for a minute, and then come home. Then we'd be at home, I'd leave out my cookies for Santa, and then I would get banished to the basement, to downstairs, where when I was a child, my bedroom was upstairs, so I guess then I would just have to go to bed. But as I got older, then I'd be told to go downstairs because then my room moved downstairs. And I could hear them dragging all of the presents, like bringing everything out of like their closet to like the tree. Because we didn't put the stuff out like until, like I never saw it until that morning.
No, yeah, us too.
And because like, not everything was from Santa. There was a Santa gift. Like, whatever I asked Santa for was from Santa, but everything else was from my parents. Like, they weren't like, Santa brought all of these. Because as a kid, we don't have a chimney. We like so as a kid, I even was like, okay, well we don't have a chimney, so how does he like get in here?
You want to know something really funny?
Hmm.
So Danny at his house. Don't ask me how this works because I don't know anything about HVAC, but Danny does obviously. But right outside of his room, there's like a return air duct, and it's like a huge like metal like grate or like aluminum like grate thing. And his parents told him that that's where Santa came from because they didn't have a chimney either.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even think about that when I was a kid.
Yeah. I think they just told me like he just comes through the front door.
Yeah, like my family was like, "Oh, I don't even remember if they put like Santa. I'm sure they did, but like
Yeah.
I didn't give a gaff.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, give me my Kindle. Like, I...
You don't care who it came from.
Yeah, like, where my Kung Fu Panda DVD. I don't care about none of this. I was...
My wonton maker.
Yeah, like, I was...
Fortune cookie maker.
I was just worried about the real things that
Right.
mattered. No,
Right.
but...
'Tis the season.
When you said...
To be naked.
When you said something about putting out cookies, that reminded me of the next thing, but I didn't know if you were done.
I'll be done in a second. And then
Okay.
so we get up on Christmas morning. I remember this one time when I was young, when my bedroom was still upstairs, I came out early, like 5:30 a.m. and was like hiding, just like looking at like the tree, like lit up with like all the stuff out there. And I was just, and my mom came out and she was like, go to bed. And so we would get up and then I would open my gifts first because I'm an only child. There's no one else. It's just me and my parents. So I would open my stuff. Then we would gather up ourselves and go to my aunt and uncle's house to have breakfast and exchange gifts between us. Open there. Then go home. Then my parents would open their gifts. Then we would like sit around, shower, like whatever, like get ready-ish, and then we would start making dinner, which for like only a little bit of time would we do like the ham, the baked beans, the sweet, like the cheesy potato. Like we stopped doing that because I don't like, half of us don't like it. Like I don't like ham. I don't love like I'll eat cheesy potatoes, but it's not like my favorite thing. So then we started to
that's
like
crazy move.
like get dinner or like just do other things like lasagna, or which that's still Christmassy, but we would just do like something else other than ham because none of us really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And so recently we've been there's a hibachi place by us. Like there's two, but it's one of them. We found on DoorDash, you can DoorDash hibachi, and it gives you the like everything that you would get if you were there, plus the soup, plus the salad. Like it gives you everything. And so they're open on Christmas. So what we did last year was we just DoorDashed the hibachi.
Oh my god.
And it's like, people are like, why are you making DoorDashers work? It's not forced upon your DoorDashing because you want to, like,
right.
And it's probably 3 times the money. Like, I would do it if I didn't have nothing else to do. I'd DoorDash.
Yeah, why not?
I get it. But this year we're gonna do everything at Kayla and Joe's new house because they just moved in, and we're gonna do like appetizer-y food, like spinach and artichoke dip, baby shower meatballs, like stuff like that. On Christmas, and then we'll probably like, I don't know what we're doing Christmas Eve. But so like we did the same thing year after year after year after, it's not a bad thing. Like I knew what to expect from Christmas, and that's why I liked it so much, is because
there's like a routine.
There's a routine. It's the OCD in all 3 of us have OCD.
Yeah.
A little bit. And
thrive on routine.
Yes, we like a routine. It's just fun, like, okay, now we're doing like the next thing, and then like it was like counting up to Christmas, like doing all of the things that we always did. And we still do them, and like it's less like, okay, this day it'll just be random, like, okay, let's go see the lights. Oh, let's do this. Like, so it's fine.
You just did it again.
Jill says that I say so it's fine.
No,
it's fine.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. A lot.
And he just said it again. Well, something that I say a lot is, oh, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I say that all the time.
It's because I just like I don't have opinions on things like
yeah.
that.
Well, and I'm just like, everybody's always so stressed out about stuff, and I'm just like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But also something that Danny has brought to my attention is whenever I'm eating like good food, I'll go, mm-hmm.
And you did it yesterday at
I never
noticed.
I never noticed that I did that. But then he was like, no, you definitely do it. So now, like, every time we sit down and have a meal together, he's like, you just did it. Like, bruh. So I noticed it yesterday about myself. But when Blake said that he used to put out cookies for Santa, this made me think of something. So my grandparents are Jehovah's Witnesses. They never, celebrated. They celebrated when they were kids.
Which, never to religious shame. Everyone can do literally whatever they want. I just, not looking forward to a holiday or, like, having the holiday season, like...
Yeah.
Me, personally, I couldn't do that. Well, I could not have, like, joy and whimsy in my life.
Here's the thing, though. For them, especially them both growing up, there was no...
Yeah, right. Like, you weren't used to it, so you
didn't...
Yeah.
They didn't have... My grandma, they had, like, 8 kids.
Ooh. Was your grandma's family really, like, Jehovah's
Catholic.
Witness?
No.
Or did she herself?
No, so my grandma grew up Catholic. They're all Mexican Catholic, like, traditional.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was either my Aunt Mary or my Aunt Vi, so my grandma's sisters, one of my grandma's sisters, put both of them on to Jehovah's Witness. So all 3, like, women in their family... because it was 5 brothers and 3 girls.
Wow. That's how my Kentucky family is. There's like 100 of them.
Mm-hmm. And so, so all 3, Mary, Vi, and Bernie, my grandma, all of them became Jehovah's Witness. So my grandma was JW in, like, the 70s, and my papa only started being JW in the 90s. So they had, like, a little bit of, like, time. But my papa he grew up poor. He never had Christmas. Like, there was no joy in it. Mm-hmm. And my grandma was also poor. They had a bunch of kids, and her mom got tuberculosis and was in the hospital for 18 months. So, yeah, and, like, survived. But, so in that time, like, she remembers that Christmas, but that's the first time her, like, dad ever bought them anything, and he bought her, like, a Chatty Cathy doll, and she was, like, so mad because she didn't want, like, a red-haired, like, freckled doll.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted, like, a doll with, like, dark hair and, like, looked like her.
Yes.
And then she got a Chatty Cathy, so she was like, what the hell?
Who's this white lady?
Who's this white chick? Like, this is not me at all. Like, this cannot be my child. So she was just like...
I did not birth this.
Yeah, she was her, like, 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And so, for them, like, it wasn't hard transitioning to not having any of it because they didn't have any... Like, when it was her birthday, what'd she get? Like, a bottle of nail polish?
A high five.
Yeah, and a high five. Like, a tamale. Like, that's it, you know?
Perfect. Hey.
Yeah, so she's like, it was easy for them to transition, but I could understand how someone who has, like, emotional connections and stuff to holidays would be like, I could never do that.
Yeah.
I get that. But one big thing that is the reason why
we're talking about this. Yes,
is because in the Jehovah's Witness religion, especially like what my grandma says, every religion is different. Everybody in those religions acts differently from where you are and what congregation you're in. And my grandma, one of her favorite things to say that she's always said is, that's pagan. So, like...
Her buzzword.
That's her, like, stem. So, that's pagan stem. So, like, I remember...
We'll make t-shirts.
Yeah, she just... Everything was that's pagan. So, I remember us talking about Christmas when I was a child, and her being like, do you want to know something, Jilly? When you put out offerings for a man you don't know, a spiritual being, that's pagan. Talking about putting the cookies out. She's like, you're giving him something and expecting something in return and decorating a tree and hoping to find things underneath it. That's pagan. And she'd like be like, and then
she's dead on.
My like 6-year-old self, I'm like I'm scandalized. And she's like, that's pagan. You know what that means? That's evil. Pagans are evil. And like I got older and I didn't even really know what paganism was, and then like I looked it up and I read a book about it, and it's just like
it's
people who love like the earth,
yeah.
like
it's just like regular old you.
Regular boys, just regular old you. Like I was so like my whole entire life, my grandma made paganism seem like it was like devil worshipping.
That's how even in church, like that's the same thing. Like
that's pagan.
Some of my family is like intensely like Christian versus we're just like we go to church.
God is good.
Yeah.
God is great.
But like we love we like Halloween, we like scary movies, like we drink alcohol. Like we're not like
I'm not
your shoulder like but it's like you cannot celebrate Halloween like putting out pumpkins is pagan. This is really verbatim like
yeah. Pagan. And I'm not here's the thing about me.
On this Christmas day,
I love with a deep, deep admiration in my heart. Like, okay, I love Joan of Arc. Her whole thing was that like God and like they were telling her to like save France, like all these things like people,
yeah.
I love religious imagery. I think it has a huge part in history. That's how a lot of our documentation has been, like kept throughout the years as humans and how we've progressed. I find the idea of religion very interesting. I find like, I think about all of my musicians that I love, Ethel Cain, Alex G, Cameron Winter, all of them talk about religion and where it stands with them and kind of like what it means for them. And, they kind of have like this like agnostic approach. I love the like Southern Gothic. I love like Midwestern, like Gothic, religious, whatever. I love that. But on a day-to-day basis, I'm kind of agnostic in the way of like, I feel I'm not like, I don't like the organized religion side of it. Do I feel there might be a higher power? Yes. I feel like this world is too extensive and like amazing, but I also feel like it's so scientific. If anything, there are scientific motives behind what makes like religion happen. Like I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in like spirits and like spiritual things, so it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I'm not like, okay, he actually parted the Red Sea. Like, I feel like a lot of what's in the Bible, in my opinion, is like, it's kind of like Aesop's fables. Like, it's like things, life lessons that you can learn something from, and it's very meaningful.
Well, half of it is like literally that, like, this is a parable.
Yeah, and
like, this did not happen. This is something that I'm telling you to learn about.
Exactly.
About how to treat others, how to go about your day, like, stuff like that. And I agree, like, I think a lot of it is, like, written for that reason.
Yeah, and I also think that, we should, if you're really like a godly person and, love thy neighbor, whatever, then you shouldn't shame people for being themselves, whether that be that they were born with a certain skin color or they're gay or they're trans or
another religion
or like you can't, it's so like the hypocrisy is crazy. Like, I hate that. So the organized religion part is where I'm kind of like, but the actual idea of it, I do really like Catholic churches.
Yes.
They are beautiful.
I've said this 1,000 times. Like,
art history would be nothing without religious imagery and ideation. And because a lot of the time people were illiterate, and the only way that you could really like show the like magnificence of God was through art, because people couldn't read, so they can't read the scripture.
And anything else you did, you were a witch. Like...
Right. People can't read the scripture, so let's put beautiful stained glass.
Right.
You know,
you have to be read to, or you can look at this picture.
This
describing,
beautiful like fresco.
Yes,
yeah, exactly
what you could have read by your
So that's kind of where it's at. Like, I think it's done a lot for the progression of like humanity and history, and I love history, so I think that's a really cool part of it. But I'm not like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at with that. But Christmas is pagan apparently. So
according to Bernie,
according to Bernadette, Christmas is pagan.
Yeah.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids. Speaking of Christmas is pagan, right now, over the past, like, 3-4 years, my favorite Christmas movie... Well, I have two. My favorite of all-time Christmas movie is a Hallmark movie. It's called Mistletones. It's Tia Mowry and Tori Spelling and some other randos. And it's about Tia Mowry she works in an office, and her mom created this caroling group in the town, and it's infamous. And her mom is dead, so she's an adult.
RIP,
R.I.P., and she has nostalgia about her mom. They would sing at the mall on Christmas Eve. And there's finally a spot open in the caroling group, which Tori Spelling is now the, like, leader of. And so she auditions but doesn't get, like, in. Like, they're like, yeah, no. They picked this other girl. And so then she goes to the mall and accidentally gets the guy to, instead of having just the one group perform, they hold like a competition for all of these groups can perform, and then the winner is the one that performs on Christmas Eve. So she creates her own caroling group called the Mistletones with the people from her office. It is so good. It is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. It is like, oh.
I've never seen this.
We have to watch it. I tell everyone about it, and everyone's like, oh. I mean, it is so peak. Like, it is.
Do you want to know my favorite Christmas movie that is not Christmas at all? Uncle Buck.
I've never seen that. You've said that before.
John Candy.
The Stench.
I love you. My favorite movies are as follows. Ponyo.
Did you watch it last night?
No. I know. That's the first year in, like, I think 6 years that I haven't watched Ponyo on my birthday. I was drunk.
Yeah.
I needed to go to bed.
Yeah.
And the tradition dies there. And then, what else? I love Uncle Buck. I love that movie.
Why
and
do you have a Q-tip?
Beanie.
Where'd you get that?
The trash.
Ooh.
No, I just use it. It probably just has saline on it because I use those to clean my gauges. Anyway, so Uncle Buck is like set in like the Christmas time. There's snow on the ground, and it's about this family. It's an 80s movie, and it's about this family who, you know, there's the like teenage daughter and then the two little kids and mom and dad, and the mom's like family member, somebody in her family like gets sick, and so they have to leave abruptly and they have no one to watch the kids. So all they have is Uncle Buck. So that's the dad's brother. So the dad calls his brother in the middle of the night and is like, hey, I need you to come watch my kids for me, which Uncle Buck is like, he's a bachelor. He's got like this situationship going on with his like girlfriend at his work. He's a gambler. He smokes cigars. He's in a bowling league. Like, he's a very like kind of like quote unquote like scummy like guy, you know? And he just kind of like doesn't want to have kids. He doesn't want, you know, he just wants to like party and drink and do all the stuff. So he's like, okay, yeah, I'll watch the kids for you. I'll help my brother out. You never ask me for anything. So he goes over there and he watches the kids. And throughout the movie, he like, Buck learns how to like be like a father figure and like take care of like young children and like, but in his own like funny and like slapstick like way. and they end up having to stay. The parents end up having to stay with the mom's family for a little bit longer. So throughout the movie, like the kids hate him at first, and then like they start loving him, and like it's just really, it's a really, really, really good movie. Like I'm obsessed with it. I watch that, and then I love Little Women too.
Oh, that's a new tradition we do every Christmas Eve. We watch Little Women.
Yeah. So those are my 2 Christmas movies that I watch on Christmas that aren't necessarily Christmas, but and then this is my toxic trait. I love National Lampoon Christmas.
Oh, I hate it.
I love it.
I hate it.
It's my toxic trait.
So bad.
Shitter's full. I don't know. It's just
I don't like those kind of movies. Like if your dad likes it, I probably
that's why I like it, because it's my dad. I don't know, but anyway, I'm not like watching that every Christmas, so that's just kind of like like okay, what's a Christmas movie? Let's put that on.
My favorite is my 3 favorites are Mistletones, Little Women, and then Krampus. And I know there's multiple Krampus movies, and I think it's literally just called Krampus. It's about this family, and they suck, and they have like there's no Christmas joy. Like they're fighting, like they like blah blah blah, and then the little boy writes a letter to Santa about like I wish like my aunt and uncle like weren't weren't struggling with money. Like I wish like my sister like hung out with me more, like heartfelt things. And then like the cousins who were there like find it and like make fun of him, so then he like takes it and rips it up, and then he throws it out the window, and then that like summons Krampus, so then he comes and starts killing them one by one. Like it is so good. I love it. We just watched it actually the other day.
Starts killing the cousins?
The family, because they're bad, like because they don't have the Christmas spirit, and like they're not like,
so not the little boy
loving each other. No, but and then the grandma who's German, because Krampus is like a German Austrian, like that's like the Krampus festival. That's something that I want to go in. That's on my bucket list with like Salem Witch Trials was like I already went there. But, like, I want to go to the Krampus Festival in Austria. I want, like, it's so cool when they are all dressed up in, like, that's Pagan. Like, that's what you would call Pagan. Like, dressed up in the big, like, hay suits and, like, the big scary mask with the giant horns. And, like, it's cool. Like, and they come and they beat the drums down the street. And it's, like, oh, it's so fun. I love it.
That's Pagan.
It's Pagan. And the movie's so good. And then it ends. And then you're like, oh, wait, this is good. And then you're like, I love it. The last 5 seconds, you're like,
I've never seen it.
It's so good. I put my mom onto it, and she surprisingly like really likes it too.
Really?
Like she was like, "Can we watch Krampus?" That's why we watched it.
Huh.
And then if I had to pick like a traditional Christmas movie, I would say like Home Alone. Like it's just, I think because
I hate Home Alone.
We've watched it so many times. Maybe The Grinch, if I had to say The Grinch, but I can only watch these movies one singular time. Like, if I had to watch one and, like, actually watch it and, like, be enjoyed, I would say The Grinch. But otherwise, like, Home Alone's not that good. Santa Claus is good.
Oh,
I like the second one the best out of all of them. And then, like, I don't even know. I hate Polar Express. I will not watch that movie.
Really?
I hate Christmas Vacation. I will not watch that. If they're watching it, I will literally like leave the room. Like I hate it.
What about?
I don't like. There's other ones like the old ones. I don't watch.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen that.
I want to watch that because I haven't seen all of it. But Jesus, Beanie, what the hell? We need to end this. Okay, you talk about your books.
Okay. Oh, wait, do you guys like how we're doing shorter episodes? 1, so it's easier to watch, and 2, it's easier to edit. So we can do shorter and more often instead of 3-hour ones every month.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, I finished The Last Olympian. I finished the Percy Jackson series. And I started The Lost Hero. But I also, so that's just like a given, but I am also starting I started Calabasas by R.F. Kuang. And then I started, which, for those who don't know, it's like a fantasy retelling, or a fantasy inspired book about Dante's Inferno. So it's about these two graduate students in a university, and it's like Harvard, but it's fantasy. So like they're studying magic at Harvard, and their professor dies in a lab accident because their labs are like doing magic, and then he dies. So then it's a girl and a guy. They open a portal to hell so that they can descend the layers of hell and find the professor Lord.
Dang.
and bring him back so that he can write them a letter of recommendation so that they can like graduate. It's like funny, like it's good, it's really good, and it's really smart. And she said that this was like the most research she had ever done for a book, even more than like Babel, because like it references Dante's Inferno, it references there's multiple people who have like gone to hell. Like there's like 3 main stories. Orpheus, was that one of them? I think so. Like there's multiple things that are like real life examples of this that she references that are good. So that book's good. And then I'm reading O Sinners by Nicole Cuffey, which this is about a guy, and he is like a reporter, I think, and he is infiltrating a cult to get all the way. It's like there's like the members of the cult, and then like the inner circle, and then like the inner circle, and then like the leader of the cult. But whatever's at like the center of the cult, like you rise through the ranks, no one but those people have ever seen. And he is so like obsessed, and he wants to like get to like figure out what is going on with this cult, that he gets into it and like starts to go up, and he's trying to like, and it's really good. It's interesting. It's like,
sorry,
it's crazy.
The cats are just going insane.
You're badass cats.
They're being bad. Anyway, my books. So let me put this down. For my birthday, I bought a bunch of books, so I'm going to talk about the one that I'm going to read next after these two, but this is the one I'm reading right now. I have like 50 pages till I'm done with this one, so I'm going to finish it today. I don't feel like saying what these books are about, so you're just going to have to look them up. But Bog Queen by Anna North.
Isn't it like Appalachian horror?
This one is not. This one is like, it is... Okay, I guess I'll just talk about it. It's about this archaeologist who finds this body in a bog, and she's assigned to it and has to like figure out like what happened and like whatever. And so it goes on to like talk about like they do carbon dating and realize that she's not like just, you know, a couple like 10, 15, she's thousands of years old, like from the Iron Age, and she her body was perfectly preserved and like all these things. And so then they like do some more research, and then it goes to another chapter from a different point of view to the woman herself that was in the Iron Age. So then it's like how the days leading up to the day she died.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's really good. And there's like this whole thing because like these people, these environmentalists don't want her to dig up this bog because it's been there for thousands of years. And like they're like, okay, but like Agnes, the main character, set in 2018, is like, okay, but I really want to know how she died. Like, this is really important to me. Like, we owe it to her family. And then everyone there is like, okay, this is like thousands of years old. Like, who cares? But also, there was this guy that came forward before they did carbon dating and realized that this was not the same woman. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that was.
There's like things happening outside.
Yeah. So this man, when they recovered this body from this bog, this man came to the police and he was like, hey, so in 1961, I was in a domestic violence situation with my wife and she fell down some stairs and she died. And I was scared and didn't know what to do, so I put her in this bog. So I think that might be my wife. So when they looked at her teeth and they realized that with the genetics of the woman that was allegedly like thrown in the bog after she died, it wouldn't have been her because she would have had a certain like tooth decay situation that was not on this body. So they were like, okay, this isn't the same woman. And that's when they found out through carbon dating that she was thousands of years old. But to like deal with the environmentalists, they were like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll make a pact with you because that woman's family that died in 1961 was upset and wanted to recover her body. So they were like, fine, we'll let you dig up the bog until you find that woman's remains. And then after you find that woman's remains, you're done. So they were just getting to like find like artifacts from the 1,000-year-old, 2,000-year-old body. And then they find the other woman. So now she's like, okay, well, what am I going to do now? Because they won't let me dig it up anymore. And I need to know what happened. So
that sounds good.
It's really good. And then the next one I'm going to read, I really loved This Is How You Lose a Time War. Ooh. And this is The Isle in the Silver Sea. So I'll read the little blurb here. In an England fueled by stories, the knight and the witch are fated to fall in love and doom each other over and over, the same tale retold over hundreds of lifetimes. Simran is a witch of the woods. Vina is a knight of the queen's court. When the two women begin to fall for each other, how can they surrender to their desires when to give in is to destroy each other? As they seek a way to break the cycle, a mysterious assassin begins targeting tales like theirs. To survive, the two will need to write a story stronger than the one that fate has given them. But what tale is stronger than the knight and the witch? So it's like two lovers endure centuries of endings. And it's like a sapphic medieval folklore like book. So I'm excited to read that because if there's one thing about me, I love medieval stuff. I love sapphic and I love folklore. I also love Appalachian. And speaking of sapphic medieval, when I read The Starving Saints over the summer, I loved it. And so I realized that Caitlin Starling came out with a new book called The Graceview Patient.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is her new book. And so this is what it's about. Margaret's rare autoimmune condition has destroyed her life, leaving her isolated and in pain. It has no cure, but she's making do as best as she can until she's offered a fully paid for spot in an experimental medical trial at Graceview Memorial. The conditions are simple, if grueling. She will live at the hospital as a full-time patient, subjecting herself to the near-total destruction of her immune system and its subsequent regeneration. The trial will essentially kill most, but not all of her. But as the treatment progresses and her body begins to fail, she stumbles upon something sinister living and spreading within the hospital. Unsure of what's real and what's just a medication-induced delusion, Margaret struggles to find a way out as her body and mind further succumb to the darkness lurking throughout Graceview's halls. So it's about this woman that, like, she doesn't know if it's, like, psychosis or if, like, she's actually, like... So it's, like, a horror book about, like, being stuck in a hospital and, like, having this autoimmune disorder.
Ooh.
So it seems really freaking scary because that would freak me out.
Yeah.
But I love her writing and I just had to do it, and the cover's really cool.
Yeah.
So, and it's also small, so I was like, you know what, screw it. So
the point of view being of like the modern day, it being like April, and then like of the old, like the woman, it being like
the moon
archaic,
cycle.
like
yeah.
moon cycle.
And then there's also like every so often there'll be a page where it's like from the moss's perspective.
Ooh.
And it'll be like,
I creak and crawl up the side.
It says like...
I'm green.
Me if I was green. Okay, yeah, it says, a time of people talking. A colony of moss has no need or desire to mark the passage of time. But if such a colony did choose to comment on its days, it might say this: we enjoy the respite. No wheels roll over us, no blades cut, no scoops tear into our body. In the quiet, slowly we begin to increase. A colony of moss has no interest in or even awareness of human activity, but if it did, it might say this: they walk and walk. We feel their feet and hear their voices above us. Their brief lives allow them only a narrow field of vision, and they have only the barest understanding of the consequences of their actions. We, however, who have seen across the retreat of the glaciers, the warming of the air, and sunrise, sunset, equinox, and solstice, so numerous as to almost be without a number, see how they play their parts in a larger design and are satisfied. We are even, dare we say it, excited. So it's just cool. I love that book.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna download it.
Yeah, you need to read it. But anyway, those are my books.
Lit. My mi musica, Hosier, Butchered Tongue on Unreal Unearthed. And y'all can read between the lines.
Reading between the lines.
And then carrying over from last time, My Future by William Eyelash, Billy Irish.
William Eyelash.
It's so good.
William Afton.
My Future. And then for my Christmas song is Carol of the Bells, but it's like the one choir.
Ding, fries are done.
It's not the Home Alone version. I don't like the children singing it. I like the adults singing it.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Would you?
And we were at the diner yesterday eating, and the song was playing like really loud, and I was singing like the words.
I don't know.
And you were like, I don't know the words, but I was like I knew the lyrics.
Yeah, I don't know the words, but what I do know the words to is "You make me feel like $1 in your hand."
Is that what was playing on the TV?
Yeah.
And Jill put on the video of him singing that song.
Cameron Winter
singing the
with
song.
the Daft Punk t-shirt, throwing food to the birds with the Peter Griffin Kirby.
Peter Griffin's head as Kirby on a t-shirt, and it says Daft Punk above it. And he looks homeless.
He's so
And you
fine.
said, I love my men pathetic.
If he doesn't have a look of sorrow in his eyes that you can only find in gay Eastern European porn,
Why?
I don't want him. Like, if he doesn't have decades of dark circles under his eyes, I can't hang.
Months of sleepless nights.
I'm gonna give him some sleepless nights. I love him. Okay, so Cameron Winter, heavy metal, love that. I also love the few like singles he put out. And then I love Geese as well, but I've just been really listening to heavy metal a lot. And then I also, of course, love Charlie Martin. Charlie Martin to me is like peak all year round, but like especially in the colder months. Like I love listening to him in like December, January, February, because his music is just so like, it makes me feel better about it being so cold outside, I guess. And then obviously Alex G. Love Alex G down. I just like
Alex Gianascoli.
I like his birthday is coming up February 3rd. I just love him so much. And
that's the day after my due date.
Stephanie Furman pregnant with Alex G. I like genuinely, Alex G has done so much for my human psyche. I love him like forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to get another Alex G tattoo just because like he has just helped me through a lot, and he doesn't even know me, and he doesn't need to know me. It's okay. But I just love him so much.
I have a shout out for Caleb Heron.
I know you're watching.
I know you're watching. He made a joke on his comedy special on HBO, and he said that a trans woman is not God failing to make a woman or failing to make a man or something, but it's God succeeding at making a DJ. And that is top 5 funniest things he's ever said. And
I liked when he said, I like bisexual women and their boyfriends.
I love bisexual women and their boyfriends.
Yeah, because that's me.
And their wolf cuts.
And their wolf cuts.
He ended his comedy special making Holocaust jokes. And it was him and his friends going over, like, a holiday to, like, one of the concentration camps. But he kept saying, like, we went to Holocaust. Like, he was saying Holocaust was, like, the place. And he was like, so we're at Holocaust.
Caleb Heron, like, I need that Kyle MacLachlan contact info stat.
If we get on any one of the three,
Brittany Bros,
we'll have the entirety of the contacts. We'll have all three of their contacts plus Caleb MacLachlan, Kyle, because he's been on all three of them.
Listen, I don't give a shit about anybody except for Kyle MacLachlan. Like, give me 5 minutes. All I want a warm hug. That's all I want.
From
yeah, I love Kyle MacLachlan. I know you're watching, and I love you. Yeah, no, I would love to meet all of them, but I know it probably will never happen, but that's okay.
But it will.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm done. I have to pee.
It's criminal.
Enjoy your Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
If you live in a place that doesn't have snow, you suck.
Hell. If you live somewhere where you're currently, like, it's summer for you, how does it... Obviously, you don't know anything different, but, like, I can imagine, like, you associating Christmas with summer. Like, Christmas is not a summer holiday.
No. It's really not.
Christmas
but I mean, if that's
a winter holiday.
Why are you giving that gingerbread man back shots? He said
no.
Ding, presser done. All right, we're done. Put that
down. We're not planning to record until the new year, so see you next year. See you next shower.
Guys, we only have
one more shower until
2027. Let's go. One more shower. Mom found the piss drawer. Alright. I'm done. I need to
follow us on follow me on Instagram.
Instagram.
Follow us on Spotify and probably something else coming soon. Subscribe to YouTube.
Not Spotify.
YouTube.
Don't follow us on Spotify.
Only have Spotify, not premium.
Spotify. Noah Miller.
And see you next shower.